Alright, I guess this is a part 3 because my iPad recording just keeps closing on me. I'm running low on space. Talking too much, but I really want you guys to have an educational understanding on the direction of where you should go with your team if you're starting, or if you have so many good players but still so confused on where to go next. So, like I was saying, if I got Joe Nieuwendyk and got 2 gladiators and 2 sparks, I can get rid of Marian Gaborik, get money to over 200,000 in return, replace Giordano because I have my gladiator synergy. I'll have, if I added Joe Nieuwendyk, I'll have 6 gladiator synergies. Then I'll be able to get rid of Jonathan Taves. I'll be able to get rid of Mark Giordano. So I'm getting money in return. I'm basically, those players, like Joe Nieuwendyk, is paid for by replacing Jonathan Taves and Mark Giordano. Even if I pay an extra 100,000 to get Joe Nieuwendyk, I can make Joe Nieuwendyk right now. I have the Icon collectibles. So this is what I want people to understand, why it's so interesting. Because if I got rid of Jonathan Taves, it's a whole other player that has 2 different synergies. I can add 2 barrage, I can add 2 howitzers, and I don't have to touch anybody else. That's what's nice. So I can really, if I was hut rich right now, I could have 8 synergies. I'll be able to have Swarm activated. I'll be able to have Howitzer and Barrage activated. Sorry, not Barrage, not yet. If I focused on Barrage, I can get Barrage, but what I will be able to activate, if I was HUD rich, I would be able to activate Howitzer, forget about that. 5, you have, hold on, Gladiator, Swarm. Okay, with Swarm I have 6. That's just replacing McDavid for McDavid, right? I'll be able to, so that's 6. I'll be able to get, okay, Speedster. Now, this month, in a few days we'll see, I can get Speedster activated because I have, what's his name? I think Scott Niedermayer. Scott Niedermayer, a defenseman. He's 86 overall, and Rob Blake, 86 overall. Within the next few weeks, I'll be able to invest some gold icons and making them as my long-term defenseman. Scott Niedermayer is really fast. He's fantastic defenseman. Really, they made him too good. So he's a player that I would definitely look into, but he's 2 speedsters. Sorry, he's 1 speedster, but this week, in the next few weeks, when he's available to make him into a silver icon master player, I'll be able to make his speedster 2 times. So all I need to do, really, because Scott Niedermayer is fast already, 86 overall, and 1 speedster, I could replace Giordano. So let me show you guys. Okay, so I replaced Giordano because he's 1 gladiator. He's replaced. I'll still have my gladiator synergy. Giordano's gone. I replaced Giordano with Scott Niedermayer, 1 synergy, speed. But then I could replace, let's say I don't care for Eric Cernak. Now Eric Cernak is a right-handed player. He's 2 shutdown. I'll lose shutdown. That's fine. But I can add Rob Blake. Now Rob Blake, he's not a bad player. Rob Blake, for his size, 6'4", his defensive ability, he's but he's also a speedster. If if I upgraded him to a silver master icon player, he'll be 2 speedster. That'll make a slower player faster, which I think he's going to be 92 speed overall, and I think 88 acceleration or 89. I think 88 or 89 acceleration, but speed is 92 for a 6'4" player. But he's going to be 2 speedster, and without upgrading Scott Niedermayer by replacing Giordano, I'll have my other speedster. So I'll have 4 speedsters that will activate, that will replace Shutdown, but activate Speedster. So those are really subtle changes. I didn't go out to buy a 500,000 coin card to get my other synergy, right? All I did was use a player that costs maybe 60,000 in auction house, and I have the icon collectibles that I've been collecting and really saving up. I saved my icon collectibles solely for Lemieux, Gretzky. I have Guy Carbonneau. I can get Dale Hawerchuk or Joe Nieuwendyk, and I can get a defenseman like Rob Blake or even Scott Niedermayer. But because Scott Niedermayer, like I said, because Scott Niedermayer is already fast and good as a defenseman, I rather balance it out and make Rob Blake as fast as Scott Niedermayer, and to add that double speedster synergy. So if let's take a look at my defenseman that I have as a backup. So here I have here Scott Niedermayer. You can see he's 2 balanced, and he'll be eventually 2 balanced and 2 speedsters. But when you look at his speed, if you add Spark and Distributor, he'll be 91 acceleration and 94 speed. It's too good, and I rather balance it out. Like I told you, that's just my way of seeing things. So if I were to replace Jay Bouwmeester with Rob Blake, let's see if Rob Blake is here. Here you can see Rob Blake. Now Rob Blake, yes, he has his heart and soul. Eventually, maybe I'll be able to get that, but it doesn't hurt to have a different synergy. But he's 2-time speedster, and he's great defensively. So if you add, if I were to upgrade him to a silver master icon, he will add 3 for acceleration and 3 for speed. So that's 84, 89, right? 84 and 89. Then you want to add Spark, so that's going to make it 88 and 92 with Distributor activated. So if I upgrade him, he's going to be 88 and 92 speed. Do you see his defense? Defensively, he's amazing. His shooting will go up. His hands will go up 5 points each when he gets upgraded to silver. That's not bad. And when he's added to the team, more of his stats go up because other synergies are activated. So he's a really, really solid defenseman and worth it. He's basically free. You just buy the card and use your icon collectibles. He's free. Don't go out and buy $1 million card for 1 synergy or 2 synergies. He's gonna have 2 speedsters, 2 heart and soul. Big deal. Heart and soul is there. So this is where I would put my money, is to focus on those players. Then I would have 2 other amazing defensemen by replacing Cernak and Giordano, and really if I keep going with this, because there's so many variants on the direction to take my team that is hard to even explain. I have to make a video of 2 hours just to explain like who, how, what. I have Mike Modano. I mean, just to show you guys, I have Mike Modano and I don't even use him. I've used him. He's fantastic. Amazing player, but I don't need to use him right now. I have Jeremy Roenick. I took him off for the sake of the video, but I could add him and it makes things a lot different. Now let me show you. I have Mike Modano. He's an amazing player. Barrage and passing. Barrage will be activated very soon. It's part of the plan, and passing will be activated as well. His speed and acceleration is amazing. He's an amazing player. He's just an amazing player. He's part of the team. He's staying there. Let me show you what happens if I changed Gaborik for Jeremy Roenick. All right. So look at what happens. I still have my spark, and I'm one speedster away. What do? No problem. I could replace, let me swap these two guys. I'm gonna like it. It's gonna be better for me that way. And I'm gonna get rid of, let's get rid of Hamilton. Hamilton goes, unfortunately, because he's just Swarm and I don't have Swarm activated. And I'm gonna put Scott Niedermayer. Alright, so there you go. You have Scott Niedermayer, and now look at the team. You have Spark, Distributor, Shutdown, Speedster, Gladiator, Wingman. So right there you have 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 synergies activated on my team. There's many ways I can go. I can keep adding. I can add the Swarm. I can add Howitzer with Brad Park. Brad Park is 2 Swarm, 2 Howitzers. But I know Howitzer will be activated naturally, and I know Swarm will be activated naturally, so I'm not going to invest on Brad Park right now. And I'm not crazy about his speed, and I don't see him in my lineup in the future. So I'm not going to spend 400,000 or 500,000 or invest in icons to make him. So this is what my team looks like with such a little amount spent compared to other people. And Barrage, Mike Modano, 2 Barrage, 2 passing. There's another player that's 2 Barrage. He's 2 passing, but heart and soul. But there's a lot of other players that will be 2 passing. So look, you guys, I gave you guys a look at the team. Players like Potvin will go. Eventually, players like even Svechnikov, that's basically alone, because he will be replaced by a distributor, and he's a distributor, and I think he's balanced. He will be replaced as well. But these are players that will be replaced. Don't focus so much on certain players and lose out on synergies. I really truly believe that from the hours and hours and hours, days of just looking at synergies, I truly took the team in the proper direction and really, made a much better team than most people compared to the money spent. So this is the team that I'm using right now, and it's gonna change, but as a start, I would say focus on these players. If right now I could change McDavid and use what's his name, Mike Modano. So that's the team that I could be using right now. Doesn't change anything. I still have those 6 synergies. So I'll play a little bit with these guys right now, and that's it, I guess. So look, I hope these videos help you. They're very long, but this is really gonna take your team to a better direction, and eventually just upgrade them slowly. But it's not expensive. If you did not make 1.8 million after 2 months of playing the game, then you're doing something wrong. So spend your money wisely. And oh, you know what, there's something I didn't even add. I forgot to add the cost of carry price. Carry price's price I paid at the time I got lucky, it was 110,000. Maybe he's a bit less now, who knows, maybe he's more. I've seen him go up, but that's the 2 swarms. So do you really need him? No. If I were you, if you really want the best goalie of the game, telling you guys right now, he's the best goalie. It's Ben Bishop, team of the week. He's a 1 spark, but he is the best goalie in the game. He's the hardest goalie to score on. He's harder to score when you're going up high. It's hard to beat him when you're going, on the slot, side to side. He's great because of his leg extension. He covers the net so well. He is the best goalie. So right now I have Price. I could focus on Swarm and get McDavid. And keep in mind, my team is without McDavid. So my team is really with Carey Price's Price. Let's say I removed Carey Price. You have a Ben Bishop, and you don't get McDavid. You'll have those 5. You'll have the 6 synergies you see minus 500,000. So really, for 1.4 million, you'll have my team minus minus Carey Price, and without McDavid. So think about that. So really, my team is 1.4 million. People have 3 cards that are 1.4 million. All right, 1 card is 1 million. It's a big difference. So really, my team is cost-effective, well-balanced team, and it can go in so many different directions that you'll eventually get your howitzers, your speedsters, and anything else. But the most important synergies, I believe I got them down, which is Spark, Distributor, and for me, defensively, that's what I like. Shutdown, Gladiator, and Wingman. I mean, Wingman, you can't complain. It gives speed to, it gives you extra acceleration, so it really helps. So look, that's the team. Good luck. If you guys want more videos, and I'm sorry, I like to give so much more detail. 1 hour of watching this video will help you save hours of time finding a video to give you that deep information on certain aspects of the game. And I have so much more to share, but for now, this is what my team looks like on February 1st. So I'll keep you guys updated once I start making those changes. So enjoy, and don't subscribe. I don't need your subscription. Someone else is gonna replace you by subscribing. Just kidding. Alright, enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.